WR1. Let's rock. Let's get this tournament started. This set.
Immediately on the title screen, you can see a difference. Pasta is playing in Japanese. I think that is a second faster in both Amy and Knuckles, so he'll be getting a second head start here if his cutscene skipping is good. But it does look like he started a bit late, so. Right out the gate of Amy, there's not much to look out for, just cream skip if either runner goes for it. Dawn opting not to, Pasta struggling with it, but...
Yeah, Pasta does end up getting it, but I'm not sure if it saved any time.
It's only faster if you do it first try, like, relatively cleanly. Pasta getting left side pretty fast, second try. Dawn getting right side, I think first try? I wasn't paying super much attention, Pepe left.
Yeah, Dawn's got a pretty decent head start on hub movement so far. Gonna get the car boost? Yes, good car boost. Right into the cutscene trigger.
Yep. Dawn entering into Twinkle Park. Now, Pasta is very consistent with Castle Skip. If you've watched his streams, he hits it pretty
100. Often. Yeah, Pasta has so many advantages in Amy's story, I would say. Dawn missing the button. That's... Yeah.
Pasta looking falling down. He's gonna go for it again though. As Dawn enters Mirror Room, getting a pretty fine Mirror Room skip.
I'm watching Pasta like a hawk here. Yeah,
doesn't look good. No. Yeah, he wasn't far enough on the angle there, and it looks like Dawn might take a lead here as long as Pasta doesn't hit it here.
It's neck and neck.
It does. It's very close. Pasta barely saving time.
Pasta showing the real power of Castle Skip as well. 3 massive mistakes like that and still pulling ahead.
Yeah, definitely. Castle Skip even hitting it, what, 3rd, 4th try there? Still saving him a good 10 seconds on the IL time. Granted, I don't think Dawn had a super clean Twinkle Park himself, missing the button, and I think missing one room skip attempt.
Yeah, missing... rear room the first try.
It's also
stream froze on my end. There we go.
Next slide, please. It looks fine on the live streams, and I think it's just restream TCO Perpula.
There we go. Okay, Warrior Feather obtained by Pasta. We missed out on the most interesting part of the run.
True. Both missing Hedgehog Hammer Skip though, and they're in Hot Shelter already.
Both with
Someone missing the clip on the door instead.
So far, some very good movement from Pasta. Your Hot Shelter is a level that he is grinded. So much.
Dawn taking a swim, so sad. Pasta, of course, is very, very good at Hot Shelter, so him getting flaming through Act 1, no big surprise.
By both players.
Yep.
That's very unfortunate. Ahead, you know, for that major mistake.
Fine.
Oh, Discord feed. Oh, Pasta's lining up for Pasta Skip. Just got it.
This is the match of all time right here.
I missed out on it because that's very unfortunate.
147 is... Respect, like I said, Amy Goat, so...
Yeah, Amy, one of the Amy.
At the beginning, it's fine. SpongeBob a better restreamer than DeCal.
True.
Second, because doors can be quite volatile with how they...
The doors could disrupt everything.
Saucing on us with some...
Yeah, Pasta entering final leg now.
Vaguely consistent at it, at least, I think. This is definitely the commentary of all time.
Yeah,
and he gets a pretty fast float up. Oh no, it gets stuck in the center, but he's fine. Clipping in just fine. Done. Like... Go back, but I don't think people... I think people tend to just do banana clip now. Oh, Pasta getting first door. So, he's on pace for a very low 9.
Lining up right now to finalize the little less bit of jungle movement. Starting to go over.
Yeah, as Don comes up on doors. No first door. Or second door.
Oh, it's
fifth door.
Bad RNG on top of being slut. From Pasta, not Dawn, my bad. Pasta has been crushing it so far.
Yeah, that is definitely the case. I know these runners are going to go into Knuckles next, so once Pasta takes care of Zero. This looking to be a now high 949 about, so.
Few issues with Zero at the end there, but that's alright. We make do. Dawn on his way right now.
Yeah, as Dawn, or as Pasta loads into Knuckles, heading off to Speed Highway.
Good hub world movement from Pasta for Knuckles.
And we've been joined by Scoob Master in the commentary booth, Monka S.
Oh no. Dawn taking on Zero now. Dawn about to finish up his run with a low 111. Very strong showing. One of the better Amy runs we've seen as well throughout this tournament. That's pretty solid for a tournament setting.
Then Pasta, I believe, has finished up Speed Highway at 38. Nothing too bad. Definitely could be better. Could be worse, though.
Oh, it could be so much worse, but a decent set number. Nonetheless, for this type of setting.
As Dawn enters Speed Highway.
Dawn already on his third piece. Had a fantastic set to start, but he is going to have to go to the back rooms to finalize. Gets his third piece out of the badnik.
I mean, a 20-second time save over Dawn. Or over Pasta. Definitely what you want to see. Then Pasta here getting Lion, and then having to, I believe, grab the piece 2 beside the spring here. Yep. A 23 Casino. Definitely A-okay. Just fine. Pretty average Casino. Dawn entering Casino with no big issues.
Got some great pieces to start. If he can just get inside the shoe.
And a statue clip can be tricky if you haven't practiced it in a bit.
There we go.
Pasta not hitting cream skip, how unfortunate. Dawn knows where all three of if I can
23, 30.
23. So basically right beside Pasta with his he should be finished with it.
Yeah, Pasta done
once
with
again,
Chaos 2.
Next slide. Pog. A 13 Chaos 2 is perfectly fine. Dawn hitting creams. Tikal is alive.
Oh no, Tikal is no longer live.
Okay, wait, rejoin smiley face. Need to be moved. Hi. Hello. Okay, we're back. We should be good. Definitely the commentary. This is the run of all time.
Yeah, for sure. Oh, there we go. The monkey is dead.
Monkeys are dead. Or, I guess, Dawn's first monkey is dead, and then Pasta in Red Mountain stream looks to be much better. Actually getting a pretty okay set here, a pretty good set. 12-second Red Mountain is incredible. Definitely what you want to see. Going for the speed shoes based.
Pasta's crazy.
as Dawn enters into Red Mountain. Absolutely disgusting Red Mountain from Pasta. No piece 3 there is quite scary. Dawn going up to check the volcano hang off, because if he had gone down, that'd be quite a time loss. He would have had to restart. And then immediately an enemy right at the bottom of the volcano. Perfectly okay from Dawn. A 22 is nothing too bad.
It's not nothing, but it's nothing too bad for sure. Yeah, more chaos for
Everyone's most exciting part of the run. Everyone tunes in for these. Dawn got a decent set. And going out to fight Sonic and then Chaos 4 as Pasta's 20 seconds into it. Good time to just sip. Around if you don't is tied to how much you glide. If you're gliding, he cannot give you blue balls.
So you want to be sure to stay in the air and stay on the lily pads as much as possible.
Yeah,
because
definitely.
Those blue balls are the worst. Yeah,
that's a Shoutouts.
It's just such a funny animation.
Truly. The gritty is worth hitting. Uh-oh, it looks like the Twitch stream is also lagging. No.
Chaos for it.
Yeah.
2 stone statues.
Should be fine. 2 stone statues. The key to the past. Fuck. I said the wrong line. Sad.
Oh, good throw. Not gonna wait to see it go down. You're crazy.
You know what? I respect it.
Yeah, you gotta leave it all on the table. Got the silver key.
No speed chew, sad.
No speed chew. This has been a very close race still.
Yeah, only about a minute separating our runners here.
That sounds like a lot, but we have not come to Skydeck yet.
Skydeck can definitely lose you a minute. I would know.
Yeah, me too.
That's tough.
Some great movement so far through Lost World for Pasta. Going for the door clip, doesn't get the first one, but second try all the same. 13-second Lost World from Pasta.
Dawn.
Yeah, the wall run was ridiculous. For the key. Yeah, the wall run was crazy. I should have said something about that. It was nuts. Oh, looks like Dawn got a good set.
Good Lost World sets do not exist, sadly. Also a 13 from Dawn. Pretty even between
solid.
our runners. No time lost, no time gain. That is perfectly fine. There are other splits to save time on.
For sure. Good movement through the to-call section for Dawn as Pasta flies on over to the Skydeck.
This is really the split here to look out for. Knuckles always will come down to Skydeck.
Yeah, this is the most scary part of the run. It's right at the end, and this level is terrifying. It's so large. The RNG can go in so many ways, almost none of them good. There's just so much to look out for and to be ready for. This is what separates the Knuckles runners from the Knuckles walkers.
True. Pasta now entering the sky deck. No piece 1 ping. He'll have to go all the way to the back because the third piece 1 is right there in the... Can't tell because
the stream
stream's
has
frozen.
frozen for.
Yeah, it looks to be the third piece. Don getting a green ping here, that could be, or Pasta getting a green ping there is really bad for his piece 2. Could, I believe it's a cart piece.
It is a cart piece. It is.
Piece 1
trash. He's going for the clip right now. And Don has collected his piece 2 and got his piece 3. He has pulled ahead due to RNG.
That's sky deck.
It's a ping on the beginning, so he knows it's inside the door. He's got to tilt behind. Alright. He's got his piece 2.
With the cart pieces, I do believe Pasta is at 2120 as of now. Yeah, Don is still behind by a good 40 seconds or so.
But Don did have an exceptionally good sky deck. We'll see how it ends up by the end, but
definitely gained a good chunk of change, which you can't complain about as you leave Knuckles, because hey, Knuckles is definitely the one or the area where the time discrepancy can definitely sneak up on you. Either you can lose or win runs to Knuckles alone.
For sure, finishing out with a 2250, now going straight on to Gamma. Good final egg so far.
Pasta not having any trouble with Chaos 6. Doing the pretty commonplace quick kill strat. Just cycling back and forth freezes as Dawn exits final egg with a perfectly okay 10-second time or so. Gamma, it's hard to tell times because you can gain or lose time depending on how many enemies you kill, but...
We are on to the first case of fratricide for this little set here. Taking out Beta, hoping he doesn't jump.
Hoping to see no jumps. And I... Skydex that you got. You left Knuckles at about on defense, the time check-in. Yeah, Dawn is now ahead by exactly 5.39 seconds. Pretty crazy stuff. A turnaround in Skydeck, the very last stage of Knuckles, like we said. Definitely happens all the time.
Yeah, Knuckles is a very brutal category. Any stage can screw you up big time, and Skydeck's the one to look out for. Oh no!
Dawn taking a spill into the ocean. So sad. But he hits it perfectly fine now. Picking up Froggy. The death there can be pretty upsetting, but that was a perfectly fine Emerald Coast. If only we had the Gamma external timer. Sad. This frog's the one we want.
Pasta coming up on the pillars. Oh, rebounding
Also
off the first
taking a
one,
spill.
off the backboard.
You know what? They just decided it was a good day for some ocean swimming. I respect
That's
that.
true.
See if
a one
Pasta
day.
can get it this time.
Oh,
unfortunately,
no, falling off
not
the
being able to
second pillar.
hit the... There, if you fall off, you can hit the spring if you are quick enough with your reflexes, but unfortunately, Pasta just barely missing it. Deciding to not do pillars this time as he walks off into the beach.
Opting
Don
for the
picking up
safety spring.
the jet booster. This is where stuff gets pretty crazy for Gamma. See if he can enter hot shelter. Well,
I agree. Going back to the Emerald Coast for Pasta, I agree 100% with taking the safety spring at this point. It was the most consistent way to get out of Emerald Coast and make sure you don't lose too much of that lead you had earlier.
yeah. Don entering hot shelter just fine. I think he got his second attempt on the clip out. And then heading through hot shelter just fine. Getting the clip on the start there is much appreciated. That saves a good chunk of change.
Now he's lining up for the wall run. This has been a hot shelter.
Stiff went for this until they got it because
he went right side as well.
Very cringe.
Great right side.
Yeah, definitely a fine hot shelter. Missing it one. He enters the boss.
A good fight with Zeta, finishing up
At least
about a roughly 1 minute time for Dawn. I'm going to my bed.
Yeah. Pasta clipping it. To either kill Sonic or get into the trial menu. Pasta also getting a clip there. That's spicy. Don opting to kill Sonic before going out to the menu.
Yeah, taking out the rodent is by far the faster strat because of the camera problems I have heard.
The angle out of Pasta missing
right
the
side.
enter. The angle of the camera when you enter the Sonic exit hot shelter from free cam is a lot better. It's a lot tighter when compared to... Oh no, Pasta has to restart the entire stage because he died.
No checkpoint?
That's so sad. That's very brutal. That's a big time loss for him. He was trying to go back and clip out. Be what closes it out between these two.
Close, very back and forth the whole time. This might be just insurmountable.
Yeah, this late into the run, the only thing that might be able to save it is if Dawn misses early shot. He'll never have a guaranteed chance of hitting it.
Yeah, Dawn.
If he can clip out. Well, I believe he missed the clip in back in bounds for the train again, but this time no death, which is important. Not dying here is pretty good.
One more try on right side. Oh, that doesn't look like the right one.
Yeah,
no,
no,
Pasta's lining up for the wrong one. The stress.
You want to go out a little bit further because that will be a much safer way to get in. The double blue pillar that's on the outside of the train station is much easier to clip back inbounds with. As Dawn gets through Windy Valley. He did not, but hard to tell. Yeah,
With
no
all the
jumps.
E-Series survivors being goners, it's just down to Dawn to take out Beta.
Beta Mark II.
For the wrong
If he
spot on the
can
bridge.
hit early
There's
shots,
at the bottom. To memorize which one to jump to, and Pasta's heading for the wrong one.
It also is a physically easier time clipping into the double pillar because it has a little bit of a floor under it, I believe. So it makes the opting to just quit out of Hot Shelter. This is definitely a Hot Shelter moment. This can definitely happen.
Hot Shelter
oh
moment.
no, did he?
Oh, he left the focus room. I believe that
Oh
maybe...
no, that might be a DNF. I understand that because Hot Shelter is definitely tough.
Hot Shelter is it's a very brutal level for Gamma as well. There's a lot of things that Pasta just got tripped up on, from bad RNG to just very difficult tricks back to back. A lot of stuff just accumulated to allow Dawn to get a little bit too far
I definitely
ahead.
understand that. Unfortunately, the Skydeck probably wouldn't have killed the run, or killed his chances of pulling back ahead, but unfortunately, Hot Shelter Pasta has reset his timer. Yeah, that is true. Pasta also did have speedrun mod, which probably reset his save. He probably did not mean to reset, but I guess we can probably ask him about that in the interview if we have time. As Dawn clearing out Beta Mark II, just taking a bit of a victory lap. This was a good race. Pasta pulling ahead with Amy at the very beginning, but unfortunately, that's how Gamma can be. You miss a hard trick a few times.
It's a short story for a reason. If you make a mistake, that's curtains. You just gotta close the game.
Definitely. And that's what can be so tough about KAG in general is you have Gamma. Typically, runners opt to do Gamma at the end because of the camera switch in Windy Valley. It saves a little bit of time to swap to auto cam, or makes it easier rather. But in the middle or at the beginning. So typically runners opt to do Gamma at the end, but we saw today why sometimes maybe it's a good idea to do Gamma first or even second, because .353, definitely a respectable, pretty great run from Dawn. Nothing major happened, just a bunch of small stuff. Pretty good RNG and Knuckles, pretty alright Amy, pretty good Gamma. And that gets him the win over Pasta. I think ultimately it might have come down to his more experience with Gamma, rather. Because Hot Shelter did happen. It's quite sad.
Hot Shelter did happen. And I can that experience, that history of running Gamma, that history of running the mech stages as well, getting used to that kind of clunkier movement, it helped him a lot, especially towards the end here.
Yeah. And then